It's story time. Okay, so tonight's story is about how the neighborhood bully stole my cousin. It was really a kidnapping, but yeah, let's get it started. So if y'all watch my other story times, y'all know that I got a younger cousin named Neil. Now this particular day, we go to the park. It's a park right across the street from my auntie apartment. We over there, we playing, of course. It's other kids in the neighborhood who always be at that park too, so it was other kids at the park. We all playing, shit was cool. Then a neighborhood bully come over there. I swear to God, I cannot remember this girl name to save my life. Also, if you're new to my page, sometimes I can't remember stuff because I was in a car accident. I have long-term memory loss. So keep that in mind. Anywho, she bring her ass over to the park where we all having fun, and now she will decide that she gonna terrorize motherfuckers. I mean, she just over there like pushing people off the slide, pushing people off the swing, like people bikes and stuff was over there. She had rode her bike over there. So of course some kids get to like leaving because they're like, we not finna deal with her shit today. Me, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not. I'm like, yeah, no, we not doing that. Anybody who been here for real, y'all know I got bullied in kindergarten. We went through the whole somebody trying to stab my cousin in the eye with a pencil. You know, me getting a death slammed into my stomach. Like, we done did the bullying shit already. We're not doing it again. There's a 7-year gap between me and Chanel. At the time, she probably like 4 or 5 years old. So I'm like, look, bro, we sick of your ass. Like, leave us the fuck alone. She pushed me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. At this age, I wasn't fighting yet. So I just kind of had to take that. I do got an older cousin. He's 6 months older than me, but when me and him go back and forth, that's different because that's my cousin. But no, that shit shouldn't have been different for her ass. I should have treated her like I be treating my damn cousin. So because I'm still a lame, I'm like, man, don't push me no more. It's gonna be up for you. I'm big bluffing. She ain't like that. She walked over to me and she slapped me. Then my little cousin that was there, she grabbed Nail off the slide like, yeah, you coming with me. She put Nail on her handlebars and rolled off. So now I'm instantly stressed the fuck out because this bitch just stole my cousin. I know I can't run fast enough to catch her fucking bike because this bitch is Fred Flintstone on the pedals. Like, this bitch was a professional bully. She knew how to do her bullshit and get the fuck on fast. So I just got my cousin stolen. I got the shit slapped out of me. And now I gotta go tell my auntie. Now mind you, the park only across the street from my auntie apartment. I just started crying. I didn't know what else to do. I just started crying. Cause in my mind, I'm finna get a whooping because I lost my cousin. And my auntie not at home yet because she get home from work every day at 4:30. But this happened like 4:25ish. So it wasn't that long before she was gonna be at home. So I just went to the house before 4:30 when she got there. She come in the house and I'm crying. What's wrong? And I'm just crying. She like, where Nell at? And I'm just crying some more, even harder. And I'm like, this girl at the park, she slapped me and she took me down and she rode off on her handlebars. Dog, my auntie changed her clothes in 4 seconds. When her room came out different. Now, just full transparency with y'all, I was like kind of scared of my auntie when I was a kid. Because even though she was fun, it was just something about her that I was scared of. And this was one of the moments where I was still scared because this whole time I'm crying. You know, once she realized Chanel wasn't with me, she just was quiet, went in her room. It's like she closed the door and opened the door and she had on different clothes. I don't know how she got out of her work clothes and put on jogging pants, a t-shirt, hair tied up, rings on, and gym shoes already tied. Like, she like, yeah, I'm sick of this shit. Come on, I'm gonna show you how to handle this. Now I'm really fucking scared because I'm thinking I'm finna get a whooping. But in my auntie mind, she probably like, I gotta find my child. Then I'm gonna figure out what the fuck really going on. We go outside. Now, the friends of the girl who done rolled off, they outside watching me because they like, yeah, let's see if you figure out where she went with your cousin. My auntie peep seen, she walked right up to them like, where the little bitch at on the bike? She got a little kid with her. Where the fuck she at? Her friends get to snitching. I don't know, she rode off, but her house right there. So I don't know, you could go over there and see if she at home. So because my auntie not dumb, she peep seen. Now, they tell her to go to this girl's house so that we'll walk away. My auntie knew that. She like, while we walking around, start calling Chanel name and see if she come to where we at. We walking around, Chanel, Nelly, Chanel. Conveniently, one of the other kids that was on their bike, they pull up and they got Chanel and she walking around with them like, they like, this who y'all looking for? So then my auntie like, yeah, now where this girl house at? Take me there. Them kids was shook. So we get to the girl house, right? My auntie knock on her door. The girl mama comes to the door. She like, is your child here? And this one really fucked my head up. The girl mama is the one who answered the door. She like, she not here. I don't know what she did. I know she be bullying people. But if you see her or if she get into it with your kids, tell your kids to knock her the fuck out. I'm standing there like, what the fuck? Her mama said pick up the first thing you see and clear her shit. My auntie tell her like, Yeah, I was coming to let you know that was gonna happen anyway. And when it do happen, don't come to me about it. The girl mama like, yeah, I've been having so many issues out of her. She just been getting in trouble. She been bothering people. She been starting fights. I don't know what's going on with her. She just out of control. But, you know, she need to learn a lesson. So if y'all gonna teach it to her, do what you gotta do. And don't even bother about apologizing. Whatever she gets, she deserves. My auntie look at me like, did you hear what the fuck she just said? Now, you better tear her ass the fuck up. She said, whatever's close by, right? Yep. Okay, whatever's close by, whether it's a rock, a brick, a bottle, that's cool with you? Yep, that's cool with me. Okay, that's cool with her. Do what you gotta do. You're not gonna be in trouble. Knock her ass the fuck out. I'm just standing there like, okay. Auntie look at Chanel like, Chanel, you good? You okay? Did anybody hurt you? Did they touch you? She's like, no, mommy, I'm okay. We just went for a walk. So the girl mama like, you know, thanks for telling me, but I don't care. Tear her ass up. We get back to the house. We had this whole conversation with Chanel about stranger danger, all this other shit, right? I got an older first cousin, Chanel's brother, and he was at our godbrother house. The way these apartments is set up, you could go out the back door of your house and walk past the back doors of other people's apartments. So BJ is at my godbrother Tristan house. That's why he was not at the park. When BJ get back home, we tell him what happened at the park. Of course, BJ tell Tristan. I'm thinking like, okay, they just gonna know about it, whatever. Me, BJ, Tristan, Chanel, we all go to the park one day. This had to be like less than a week later. We at the park, we running around, we having fun. Here she go, pulling up on her bike. My cousin in a full run, and he stopped. Ain't that her? Yeah. He like, oh, okay, bet. She come over in the park because she thinks she finna play with us. Tristan like, Keila, ain't that girl? I'm like, yeah. Tristan like, yeah, go ahead and fuck her up. I'm like, but she ain't did nothing to me yet. What you mean? BJ like, yeah, you gonna have to go get that. My cousin and my godbrother make it very fucking clear that it's either gonna be I get in her ass or they getting in mine. Now, I done fought BJ plenty of times, so I don't care about fighting him again. But Tristan a whole different breed of some shit. When we was kids, Tristan was like a Ninja Turtle, an anime character, and Thanos all at the same time. Tristan and BJ used to fight, I'd be like, I'm not getting in that. But y'all mean to tell me that both y'all gonna beat my ass if I don't beat her ass? They like, yup. BJ like, Kim Possible, nigga. Yeah, it was over with. I walked up, wham! I just get to going in her shit. I mean, I'm piecing her shit up. Boop, 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 boop. She had a 2-second window of getting the fuck up and tried to swing at Chanel. Now that turned me the fuck up. My cousin like, Kayla, I'm already up. I get the dog walking her. I mean, I was beating her up at first, but I was kind of being nice about it. But then when she tried to reach for Chanel, yeah, bitch, now you really finna get these motherfuckers. I get on my Tristan shit. By this time, I had decided I wanted to see blood, so I was tearing her shit off. Next thing I know, Tristan pulled me off of her like, all right, that's enough. You already fucking her up. Okay, y'all getting 3 minutes since TikTok want to take down part 8. So I'm going to recap part 8 and I'm going to give y'all part 9. So between my cousin and my godbrother, they like, yeah, if you don't tag her, we tagging you. Now I'm going to be honest with y'all. Me and BJ, we done shot the ones before. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not knocking knuckles with Tristan. That's over with. Growing up, Tristan was Donnie Thornberry. And when him and BJ used to go back and forth, I would just sit there like, I'm not getting in that. Tristan like her or us. And BJ backing him up like, yeah, Kim Possible style. So now I'm just like, all right. So, yeah, shorty, you got to get this one too. Wham! So now we knocking knuckles. And she had like a small window where she like got up, but then she tried to swing on Chanel. Now, you know how you be going back and forth with somebody, but I was really only going like maybe 30% strength. But then when she tried to swing on Nell, I'm like, oh, you really just about to unlock a new level, okay? So I turned into a Super Saiyan, because baby, you asked for it, and I'm gonna deliver. And it pissed me off because this is the second time you tried to come for a child. Like, remember, Nell is like 4 or 5 at the time. I don't see no red, so I'm finna keep coming for your head. Oh, this is what I forgot to tell y'all, too. When she went for Chanel, my cousin called me by my full name. And you know that means you better tear them up. I'm already knowing. Let me do this. So baby girl is really down and out. She threw. My godbrother pulled me off of her. You know, I'm still trying to go, but whatever. So when I get off of her, I'm like, I done beat her up. Now what else I want to do? I see her bike. I'm like, oh yeah, now I'm finna take your bike. I'm gonna pull a page out of your book. I take her bike and she like, give me my bike. Give me my bike. And she crying because she just got beat up. I'm like, take it from me. What you gonna do? Beat me up? No. I'm like, come on, Nell. I'm gonna put you on my handlebar. So me and Nell riding around this park on her bike while she crying. She just got beat up. And yeah. Now BJ and Tristan are off to the side cackling. Anybody who grew up in Chicago, we was off Commercial by Arnold Morales. So you know, it's a Besma Park is down the street, but it's a park that's right across from Arnold Morellis that's smaller. That's the park that we was at. So, you know, me and Nell, we riding around, we taunting her and stuff. You know, after a while, we get off her bike, we toss in the middle of the street, like, you can go get your bike. After that, she didn't really bother us no more, but we go back in the house, right? Me, BJ, Trust, and Chanel, we just agree, like, we not gonna tell my auntie, it's gonna be a thing between us. We come in the house, my auntie in the kitchen, she cooking or whatever. But we noticed that the front window is like lifted up, like it's open. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then my auntie also had like a little ottoman, like the little foot thing, and it was right up under the window. So I'm like, how you put your feet up right there and just... At first it wasn't clicking, but then I go in the back, my auntie look at me, she like... It all made sense. Like, my auntie watched me clap this girl from upstairs and then it come downstairs. Didn't get involved. She gave me that. You're doing great, honey. You're doing great. If y'all like this story time, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Because Cousin. That's where you can vote on what story time I tell next. Slide. Come on.